this briefing, I think we can ask them to join even though they come quite late. So jam.
All right, sure.
Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good evening. My name is Abdul Hakim. I will be representing the ACL 2022 committee, and together with me we have Miss Nadhirah, who is the co-director of this program, which is led by Dr. Hazmi. All right. So I will be assisting everyone for today briefing. So for purpose of today briefing, we had divided into two. The first part is we will explain about the tentative during ACL 2022 from the first day until the last day, which is on 26 September 2022. And then my friend, Miss Nadhirah, will assist you by giving you information regarding what is important or any additional information that is important for today briefing. All right, so I will move to the tentative. So as you can see in the screen, this is the tentative for Asian Classroom 2020 for participants reference. For you, for your information, we will pass this tentative in a booklet, and then you can refer directly to the booklet. So this is only for temporary, and we will share the booklet in the WhatsApp group. Right, for the first day one, Tuesday, September 20
Hakim,
September.
Hakim,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. You didn't share the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
All right. So this is the temporary tentative. So we will update this tentative in the booklet, and then you can refer to the booklet. So as you can see, we expect the participant will arrive from airport to KL Central, especially those from Indonesia. We we will take all participants from Indonesian participant from Indonesian from airport, and then we will transfer them to KL Central, and then we expect it to be on around 4:30 p.m. Malaysia time. We arrive at KL Central, and other participant will meet there. So in other words, we will take a few pictures with all participants from of ACL 2022 at KL Central, and then we will transfer all participants to accommodation, which is located at Hotel Olympic nearby Merdeka MRT Merdeka Station. So the arriving date, the arriving time is expected around 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Malaysia time, and then there will be a briefing by Dr. Muhammad Azmi Muhammad Rusli, who is the director of this program. And on that night, we will not have any activity, so that it is free and easy. You guys can go anywhere that you want. And then let's move to the next day. So the next day is on Wednesday, 21st September. So on this day, we will have a session, lecture session with Dr. Suwaimun. So before we further overview on that intellectual discussion, let's have a look on the first activity in the morning. We will have breakfast and depart to KLCC Park around 6:30 until 7:30 a.m. So we are going to have a morning workout or aerobic exercise, and then we will have an ice breaking session. So the time we allocated for this session is around 2 hours, and then we will depart to Ilham Gallery. Ilham Gallery basically is is a place where you can view a lot of arts collection of local artists, and then there are also arts presented by there are various kind of art, and I believe every one of you are going to inspire from the presentation of the art around Ilham Gallery. So we will be there around 1 hour, and then we will depart to Arena Skyview Kuala Lumpur. So Arena Skyview Kuala Lumpur, please bear in mind, Arena Skyview Kuala Lumpur is a place where we will go twice for intellectual discussion. So the intellectual discussion actually is uh, uh, a session where we will have speaker giving it is like a two-way of communication and a lecture. So we expected for it to be like a lecture for a few uh, combined with a two-way of communication between participants and also the speaker. And then a brief information about the intellectual discussion that we will have on the second day. It is the topic is on Asian maritime security issues and challenges, which will be delivered by Dr. Suwaimon, a lecturer at University Malaya. And then we will continue the tentative with on 1:30 p.m. we will depart to Central Market, or the local people in Malaysia, we call it as Pasar Seni. So at here, we will spend around 2 hours. So participant can take their time to make a for prayer break and also lunch. And then we will also spend another 1 hour at Central Market for batik painting. So each participant are eligible to have to do their batik painting at Central Market. It is including on your fees. And also next, we will depart to the accommodation Hotel Olympic around 4:30 until 8 p.m. So around 3 hours and a half, you can it is your it is free and easy. You can do anything, and we will depart to KLCC to go to Jambatan Saloma for night view on that night. Okay, so we will spend around 2 hours, and then we will go back to our hotel after finish around after 10 p.m. Right. So on day 3, Tuesday, 22nd September 2022. So our morning activity will begin on 7:30 a.m. where we will depart to Kampung Baru to have a breakfast at Nasi Lemak Wangjo, Kampung Baru. So basically, we will introduce to you the local food or of the like the significant food in Malaysia, which is nasi lemak, and we are we are interested to invite you to have breakfast at Nasi Lemak Kampung Wanju to have the taste of nasi lemak. And then we will continue our session on that day around 9 a.m. until 11 p.m. We will go to Masjid Jamek and walk through Kolam Biru or River of Life to Victoria Fountain and Dataran Merdeka. We will stop at the KL City Gallery and KL Library for 1 hour. So we are expected to, we allocate around 2 hours for this activity. And then after that, we will depart to National Museum and we will spend around 2 hours there. And then we will depart to KL Central. So participants may have their lunch and prayer break at KL Central. So we allocate it around 1 hour and a half for participants. And then we will go to Arena Skyview, Kuala Lumpur for the next intellectual discussion session and mini presentation. So for the second intellectual discussion, the topic concern on the principles of international investment law, which will be delivered by Dr. Nur Fadilah Muhammad Ali, the lecturer of University Science Islam Malaysia, and we will have the session at the same place, which is Arena Skyview, Kuala Lumpur. And then on the fourth day, on Friday, 23rd September 2022, we will depart to USIM from KL Central. And then at USIM, we will have the first activity is a sharing session by a master and PhD program students from USIM. And then we will have the youth forum on humanities, which is it is an activity between participants where all of you uh, will be will be decide will be choose will be put as um, uh, a minister of government departments and to talk something around concerning current issues. So it's more like a two-way of communication session which is concerning about current issues in the world. And then around 12:30 until 2 p.m. we will depart to KLIA Transit Salat Tinggi to TBS, where all participants will take a bus from TBS to Melaka Central. So that so while when we arrive at Melaka around 4 p.m. We will be transferred to accommodation at Kampung Morten, Melaka. The place is very nice, where you can see a lot of traditional Melayu house at Kampung Morten, and surprisingly, the uh, the government still support the 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 usage of traditional house. Like uh, they also put some lights around the traditional house, and the night view around Kampung Morten is very beautiful, and I hope you guys can see it with your own eyes. And I had go there before, and after that around we will transfer to the accommodation at Kampung Morten. We will stay at Haji Yunus Homestay and also Hasha Hasif Kampung Stay. And then on night around not around 5 p.m. until 5:30 p.m. we will have a briefing from Dr. Muhammad Azmi, coordinator of ACL, so for the activities in Melaka. So that will be the end for the activity on the fourth day. So so after 5:30 p.m. as for night, we will not have any activity for night. So you can go around Melaka. You can go around Sungai Melaka to have a view and take a few pictures if you are interested, and make sure to invite or to inform your committee which will which will be decided for your team. And then on the 5th day, which is on Saturday, 24th September 2022. So for morning session, we will have breakfast around 9 until 10:30 a.m. And then we will proceed with activity with UiTM Melaka around 10:30 until 12:30. So we are going to have this activity around 2 hours. So there will be a speech from Encik Malik around 5 to 10 minutes. And then we will continue with activity from with student from UiTM Melaka. Yeah, their their student body will be there to do some activity with us. And then around 12:30 until 2 p.m. we will have lunch and prayer break around UiTM Bandaraya Melaka. It is at the same place. And then we will have an intellectual discussion with Mr. Haji Sajid. It is concerning about maritime history in Vietnam. So let's have a look on that activity. And then after that, we will have prayer break around 4 to 5 p.m. So in the evening, we will have our first activity alongside Malacca River. We will visit Kampung Hulu, Chiang Hun Temple, Kampung Kling Mosque, Christ Church Malacca. So for this activity, participants are encouraged to take a few pictures around this area. So we will only walk. We will not walking rashly. We will be it will be around 2 hours there. So make sure to take a lot of pictures. And then dinner and prayer break around 7 and 8:30 until 8:30 p.m. And then after that or during night time, we will have an activity, walk along Malacca River. We will depart to Samudra Square. And then we will go to Morton Village for night view. So that will be the activity on the 5th day. And for the 6th day, on Sunday, 24th September 2022, it is the last day in Malacca, and it is also the last day where we will have activity in Malacca. In other words, it is like a closure for ACL 2022. So in the morning, we will have breakfast at UiTM Malacca around 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. And then we will have an activity with the lecturer, UiTM lecturer. We will have around 7 lecturers from UiTM, and 3 of them from tourism, and 3 of them is a lecturer with background law, with law background. And then the last lecturer have a background in science, computer science. Pardon. Right. So for this activity, we will conduct it at other than that, we also have like what we call a traditional traditional equipment, Malaysian traditional equipment presentation. You can you can have a look on gamelan equipment, musical Malaysian traditional musical equipment, and I think there is also traditional doll made by Malaysia artists, a local artist. And then after that, we will have our lunch and prayer break at UiTM Bandaraya Melaka. until around 1.5 hours. And then for the evening activity, we will go along. We will go to Balai Seni Lukis Melaka, the art studio in Melaka, and also um, Museum Belia, or in other words, museum which is made for the purpose of to oversee the 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 young men in young people in Malaysia, the talented young people in Malaysia. And then we will have free and leisure activity around 5 until 7 p.m., around 3 hours. So uh, please spend your time wisely. And then after that, we will have a dinner and prayer break around 7 until 8:30. And then the last activity will be, it is a cultural night around 8:30 until 9:30 p.m. at Homestay Haji Yunus at Kampung Morten. So the theme is concerning about um, idiom, Malay idiom, Malay, what we call, it is an idiom which is famous in Malaysia, peribahasa. An example that I can give to you, like seperti layang-layang terputus tali, which mean you lose hope, or you lose assistance from something. We also have other idiom like other than that, we also have seperti kacang lupakan kulit, which mean that a person who is who had forget the benefit that he received from others. And then after that, we will the so for this activity, the cultural night, you guys can sing or do an act or anything, any activity that signifies the Malay idiom peribahasa, that signifies that peribahasa. So that will be the activity for Asian Classroom 2022. And then on the 7th day, on the last day, we will depart to our home. So before you go home, let's have breakfast first and depart to Nilai, depart to TBS, and then you can go for Indonesian participant. We will send you off to KLIA to take your flight. And for Malaysian and Palestine participants, we will send you off at TBS. So for transportation fees, it is all included into your registration fees. So no need to worry about that. All right. So we will update you this tentative letter. So, and that will be the end for the first part on this ACL 2022 briefing. I will pass the next part to Ms. Nadhirah, the co-director of this program.
Hi, okay, thank you so much, Hakim, for the explanation regarding our tentative of the Asian Classroom Program 2022. So, welcome aboard, everyone. Hi, Irene. I can see Irene, Hasha, and also Shasha. Thank you so much for coming in. I believe the others will listen to this recording session for the explanation regarding tentative as well as other things, essential things as well. So for somehow I will explain about the important things during this program. First thing, I wish that you guys can travel as light as possible, meaning that no need to wear or bring anything fancy because you gonna need to walk around KL, in which from morning till late night, I guess. uh, for the first day of the program, you're gonna need uh, as light bring things as light as possible. So and important to wear sport shoes because we're gonna travel so much from one place to another. And the other things is, do you guys have touch and go, the card, touch and go card? Irene, Hasha, and also
Yes, we
Shasha.
do. We have.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I hope that you guys can have a minimum of 5 ringgit touch and go in your card, and the other 15 ringgit we will cover that for the transportation and travel expenses. And don't forget to bring that. And then I I suggest that you can wear comfortable clothes, cotton, especially cotton, comfortable clothes, and dark as well, because we're going to sweat a lot. So if possible, wear dark clothes during the program. And then, um, do we have Indonesian participants here or no? Okay. So later I'll WhatsApp them. For the money, you guys have to aware that we're not going to cover your meals, but there's a few places that meals will be provided. Um, Especially in Arena Skyview, there will be like a tea break session with the speaker. And during our session at USIM, uh, i- at USIM, there's going to be a tea break session as well as lunch will be provided by us. And please be noted that you have to bring your own notes and pencils or pen, because we're going to have a lecture. And then, do you guys have any allergic to food, like seafood or anything, just for our notes? Irene, Hasha, Shasha?
No, I don't have any allergy.
Okay, Irene, do you have any allergic to food?
No, I don't
Maybe.
have.
Okay, thank you
No.
so much. Hasha, okay, thank you so much. So if you have any problem with your health, such as allergic or asthma, please let us know. And then I think that's it. That's it for the friendly reminder. Do you guys have any inquiries? Please let us know, okay? And we're going to meet on the first day on 20 September. We're going to meet at KL Central, okay? By 4:30. So the place or venue that we're going to meet, we will inform later, since we will be waiting for students from Indonesia as well. Are you guys clear?
Yes, Nat. Very much clear.
Okay. Hasha, do you have anything to ask?
Uh, yeah.
Shasha? Do you have anything? I think if
No.
there's no inquiries for now, I think we can disseminate it.
Wait, I
Yeah.
think Hasha want to ask a question just now.
Hasha?
Yeah, she did open her mic.
Oh, Hasha, do you have anything?
Yeah, about the fee, we need to pay by cash, right?
Yes, my dear. You have to pay by cash.
On the day
Dr.
we,
Dr. Amalina Tajuddin will collect the fees.
on the day we depart.
Yes, during KL Central. Dr. Amalina will be there.
Alright.
Mm-mm. So we will during at KL Central, Dr. Lin will conduct the registration fees that need to be collected.
Okay.
Okay, all right. If there's no more questions, then I think
Can I ask?
yes, Irene.
Because I'm actually quite clueless, especially about the sponsorship. Can I once again be explained on me as someone who will receive the sponsorship? What do I have to pay? You know, regarding the fees and everything. Because I think
I think
I'm afraid that I will miss on anything.
wait. Can you please repeat the question?
Okay, I'm actually quite clueless about the sponsorship. Can you please once again explain whether I need to other than the food and all, do I need to pay for the same like Hasha or Shasha anything?
I
Because
think
I'm not quite clear on the fees.
I
Can you hear me?
see. So for the sponsorship part, actually, uh, ILU International Law Unit will cover it, will cover that part. So I think you don't need to worry about the registration fee or anything. So you just need to pay on your meals only. Meals and other expenses that not be will be covered
All
by
right.
the
All right, I understand. Thank you, Nat.
You're most welcome. I think if that is all. Hakim, do you have
Uh,
anything to add?
uh, I,
Yes.
I have one more question regarding Malam Kebudayaan.
Mm-mm.
About the attire, we can just like wear anything, right? I mean, like
Oh,
we don't
yes.
have any
About
theme.
the attire during Malam Kebudayaan, you can wear traditional clothes. Bring along your traditional clothes. That's the only night that we're going to have our own like attire, traditional clothes. No need to wear casual. I will
Alright.
add on the notes as well. Is it clear?
Yes.
I think all the other days you need to wear your sports comfortable clothes other than during Malam Kebudayaan. Okay, I think that's all. Please be on time at KL Central around 4:30, okay? If you have any problem, you can just call me or Hakim or anyone else in the committee.
Yeah, you can also text in the WhatsApp group so that everyone have can be alert on it if one of us is not replying to your message or calling you back. So just text in the WhatsApp group, participants WhatsApp group, so that we can entertain any question from you. And other than that, we also have others committee in that WhatsApp group. So many people can help you. So no need to worry much. Right, that's all.
I think that's all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
See you
Thank you, Nat
soon.
and Hakim.
Okay, thank
Travel light as
you.
possible, okay? And bring along your sport
Okay.
shoes.
Yeah,
All
don't
right.
bring
Good
too
night.
much clothes.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.